What's up, you guys? I decided today was like the perfect day to do this wellness video. It has been requested that aside from my fitness, like my actual physical activity at the gym, what are the products that I take personally to feel good, to maintain my shape, to help recover, and just to literally keep healthy. I am huge into that stuff, you guys. So I want to bring you guys literally today into my world, and I want to show you without any gatekeeping everything I use. First and foremost, let's start by saying, unfortunately, this video is not sponsored by any of these products. However, for the kindness of my heart, I'm doing this. So okay, let's start with the products that I take strictly for the gym, which by that I mean like my protein shakes. This is a pea powder and this is a chocolate powder. Now, mind you guys, I take 2 scoops in the morning, 2 scoops at night. Sometimes if I'm going to the gym like every single day or every other day, that's the amount that I would do to, and you know, any amounts that I'm giving you guys today, it's very subjective to your body type. So I would highly suggest to hire a personal trainer or go to a nearby gym to do a body scan and get exactly your calculations, because what works for me, I'm sure won't work for somebody else in terms of quantity. As far as the products is concerned, everything that I am advising, it's not a medical advice first and foremost, but it is healthy. And that's why I am able to vouch for these things. Take everything with a grain of salt, because like I said, it has worked for me. I'm not diagnosing you guys or telling you you have to use this. But as far as my personal experience is concerned, every single product that I am going to be showcasing and unveiling to you guys that I've been using for years has worked on me. Okay, so like I said, we started off with the 2 different protein powders that I take. One is, like I said, chocolate. I'm almost out. And this one is so yummy, pea protein powder, unflavored. You can literally put it in a cup, put some like brown sugar and just down it. Since it's unflavored, you can add healthy sugar, not processed sugar. And anything you do, you guys, I would like to advise for you to stay away from any processed sugar. Any white sugar is just, and I'm not only saying this because my name is Salt, you know, like sugar and salt, they're both white. And last but not least, in the wellness, in the gym department, we got my loyal creatine. FYI on this one, you guys, I use very, very little. I bought this probably like 6 months ago, and look how much I used from here to here, like probably an inch. I only put like barely like 1 scoop in my shake because this is from personal knowledge. I might not be saying the right thing, but I believe that creatine sits in the liver when it's not worked out enough from your system. Like if you take this in good amounts, you go to the gym, you walk for 15 minutes on the treadmill and come home, this might be sedimenting itself into your liver. Don't quote me. This is just stuff that I am looking up for myself. And I do not want deposits of excessives on my liver or in my system. So if I do take 1 scoop, I make sure I go super hard at the gym to exploit that out of my system and to allow for it to do its real job, which is like muscle building. That's what we want. So if you're into that, get your creatine, but use it wisely, okay? And modestly. All right, so now we go into like my extra favorite department, which is your holistic health department. I am a huge voucher of mushroom, and I don't condone, or I don't do those types of mushrooms that you're thinking about, like the shrooms. But I am into the lion's mane, the turkey tail, all of the above, you guys. These two right here are my two types of mushrooms that I take. So I'm gonna break them down, because to you this might look like, oh, this is one type of mushroom and this is another type of mushroom. This is, to be exact, turkey tail, which is one type. Okay, this is turkey tail extract. You can mix it in your food, or you can mix it in your drink. I sometimes just put it into a concoction that I put in the morning, which once I'm unveiling all of the holistic products to you guys, I'll tell you how I make my concoctions in the morning. So you can just take it raw like this, or you can just cook it in your food. So this is my, this is life, okay, for me. These are cordyceps mushrooms. So break it down to y'all, because I don't want to interpret it and making it up from my voices. I am going to be looking up the word so that I can give you a more accurate explanation. So cordyceps are parasitic fungus that chiefly infects insects, replacing the host tissue with mycelium and producing prominent elongated fruiting bodies. It often affects the behavior of the host insect, causing it to move to a location favorable for the release of a fungal spores. So now let's look up cordyceps benefits. Okay, so cordyceps offers benefits like boosting energy and athletic performance by improving oxygen use, reducing fatigue, and aiding muscle recovery, thanks to its adaptogenic and antioxidant properties. It also supports immune function, kidney health, blood sugar regulation, and heart health, with potential anti-inflammatory, anti-aging, and anti-cancer effects shown in preliminary studies. Okay, so we got energy and athletic performance as key benefits, antioxidant and anti-inflammatory, immune support, kidney health, blood sugar and heart health, anti-aging, and sexual health. And that's why I call this like a lifesaver, because taking one capsule, and you can perceptibly feel the difference, you guys. Every time I've gone to the gym and I took a capsule of cordyceps, I feel way more energized. I can burn through my workout so much more. I feel like I've literally walked like hours on the treadmill. Incline of 7, speed of 3. Sometimes I burst into a little jog. Sometimes I go full speed running, like a 7-8 mile. Okay, and I do those occasional bursts. Man, English, it just makes me go so freaking hard. And on top of this, I'm gonna break this for y'all. Mushroom is amazing for brain activity and brain plasticity. Okay, if you don't know what that is, matter of fact, let's look it up, since this is a educational video. I don't do too many of those nowadays. What is brain plasticity? Okay, I'm giving you all the gems today. All right, brain plasticity, or neuroplasticity, is the brain's remarkable ability to recognize itself by forming a new neural connections, adapting its structure and function throughout life in response to learning experiences, injury, or environmental changes, allowing it to learn new skills, recover from damage, and optimize function. This process involves strengthening old pathways or creating new ones, enabling the brain to change from infancy into adulthood. So when I tell you guys, there was right in this very month, I am slowing down and taking cordyceps, because I'm also working out a little bit less, because I am tending to so many different projects that are keeping me from the gym a little bit. But I am soon going to be back at the gym. And not that I would want to use this only when I go to the gym, but there was a time where I was working out 5 times per week last year. I kept that up for so long, for months and months and months. And this was like a constant for me, okay? I've literally picked up new skills, even hard, even in realms that don't even pertain to me ever in my life, ever considered indulging into, or even knowing any word about that field. And I have literally felt a switch. It's like a light switch. Your brain activity is so active, you guys, and you just pick up information and you are able to interpret it and digest it way faster. This might just be my brain because I pray and I stay healthy on top of these products. So I am also commanding all at the same time the universe to allow me to digest the information and new notions that I'm coming across. So it might just be, it always is actually. It's always a conglomerate of different agents that you're putting together into a pot to steer it well so that the food comes out bomb, right? So don't just rely on a product. Everything I'm telling you guys, it's not like God from earth down, but it is a God. And if you mixture it with the right concoction, staying healthy, sunlight, happiness, good people around you, good energy, prayer, happiness. I'm going to double down on that. And staying healthy all around. That's when you have the winning, I think. This is when you have the winning formula for you. So this was huge for me, cordyceps. Now, if I need a little extra boost of energy in the morning, I have mixed my cordyceps with ginseng. And this is the ginseng that I use, you guys. I hope, there's a glare, but I hope you can see it, okay? This has been highly requested from my last video. People have been DMing me about, like, what is this? This is Korean ginseng. And if you can tell, there's a root. The root of it is right here, okay? I've recently come to discover by a nutritionist that it's not that good to mix all of these healthy ingredients all together. Like, imagine in the morning if you took magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin B12, vitamin flipping, like all the alphabet, and you're just like all together just ingesting it. I never done that, but I would assume that you wouldn't feel super well unless you have a super low deficiency and like you have to skyrocket all your levels, all your health stats up. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's good for you to take everything at once. So don't mix and match too much. Just target areas. Just try to do that for your body. If you wake up with something and you feel a lack of iron, tackle that. If you feel a lack of just like if your immune system is struggling, you gotta like boost it up, vitamin C, vitamin D, whatever, right? So do your research and definitely don't take everything all at once, okay? Don't put your body in work overload to break down those substances that you're giving it to him. Because realistically, and I hope this is the case for everybody that's watching, your body's already doing these things. We are supposed to be producing all of these supplements that we take, and hence the reason why they're called supplement. They supplement you, but in reality it's something that you're supposed to already produce. In circumstances that we know, sometimes we don't produce something and we have to supplement it. But if you don't have a deficiency in something, yeah, don't overdo it. That's all I'm saying. But this, I can swear by it personally. Tons of energy, tons and tons of energy. This has been part of my reason why I've been able to walk for hours and literally not feel pain, feel like the recovery with this is amazing, you guys, as far as my experience. No soreness, just amazing. And a natural energy boost. Last but not least, and this is going to tie it all together. Oh, you guys, I have mushroom gummies that I forgot. I'll probably add a picture at the end. No, actually, let me just go grab it. I said last thing, but it's not. I do use a couple more things that I'm not going to showcase in this video today. They are unrelated to different sectors of my life. But I just went and grabbed the mushroom gummies that I take. I personally only take one of these. Literally, and you see there's like sea moss and lion's mane in this, so different from turkey tail. Different types of mushrooms. There's tons. Okay, so this, my bestie, chlorophyll matcha. I am not a fan of matcha, and I have other brands in my cabinet that are just straight chlorophyll. I highly recommend just chlorophyll, but if you are a matcha person, which I'm getting into, I take the chlorophyll matcha. But just FYI, I just wanted to put it out there that I sometimes take it with the matcha, and sometimes I just take straight chlorophyll, which I prefer. To explain it, so sometimes what I do is this: I put a dash of chlorophyll, a little bit of ginseng, and cordyceps in a cup of water. I add water, so I dilute it a little bit, which doesn't do anything about it. It's just the taste. It could be just strong if you just take the products as is. So even if you're putting ginseng, I would advise to take it with water, but I have taken it straight out of the bottle. It's just, I don't know you guys' taste buds, so I don't know if it would be just too much of a shock or not. Okay, I'm just saying that all of these things at the very end of the day, they don't have like a subtle taste. They're strong things, so it's up to you. You can dilute it and the effect is pretty much, I think it's the same. So I put some water and I put some brown sugar just to sweeten it up a little bit. But I am learning to dissect it and to not take everything all at once, okay? Just like we talked about earlier. Other than that, now we switch onto the singing portion. I love Chinese medicine. Matter of fact, I am staring at bags that I take from my doctor, my holistic doctor in New York, Dr. Bishara. I love him. He sends me these packs. These are infusions, okay, you guys? These are literally packs of herbs and roots that you can steep for hours into a big pan and make tea that lasts you for a long time. And yeah, he sells like different types of packs. This, I believe it was a body cleansing botanical tea. It's custom. He can make custom things as well. Like if you need a flu one, or there's so many different things. I mean, I can't go through his website right now. I am heavy into the Chinese medicine. I love everything that has to do with it. But why didn't I mention singing? Because I also buy these things if you want to grab the pics. So this is from, it differs from that practice. This is the Miao side of the Chinese medicine. This is a singing airways clearance, and this is inflammatory clearance. So those, when congested or when hoarse, are amazing, and I love them. So I think we ran through everything. I was happy to do this video, you guys, even though there's no endorsement, nothing behind it, but out of the kindness of my heart, because I know what it means to, I guess, like, to gatekeep good things, because I've witnessed it, and other people might do it, but I want to be different. Salt is different, and I need to move different, and I care about you guys, and I care about what has worked for me, and to the chance to be able to voice it, and somebody watches it and tests it maybe, and it works wonders. That would make me happy. So feel free to try any of these things, and if they do work, let me know. But like I said, each and every one of these work wonders on me, and they make me so happy. But I reiterate, it's because I also keep this in a good place to God, and I love my family and I love the people around me, and I'm really, really happy with my work ethic, and I just conduct myself in a very high way. So these are only enhancers to the happy life that I create for myself. I love you guys, and I wish you all the best. I truly mean it, for you to be genuinely happy and at heart like I am. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.